Madrid viene mañana y te puede ganar perfectamente. El Madrid te puede ganar a cualquier equipo, nosotros también, pero para mí está muy igualado. No nos debe desviar nada, ¿no? Ni el entorno, ni las críticas, que no se valore desde fuera. Desde dentro lo valoramos muchísimo y esto es muy importante, ¿no? Y siempre hay que recordar de dónde estábamos el año pasado a dónde estamos este año. Estamos mucho mejor. Yo creo que el trabajo lo vería cualquier persona, salvo el que nos quiera mal, ¿no?
Welcome to episode 10. Yes, we are taking on Real Madrid in this episode. Plus, we'll be taking on Dortmund in the final game of the group stage of the Champions League to define who takes first place. In our previous episode, Mark Gio made headlines as he scored the first goal and did it in the Champions League style, filling in for the injured Lewandowski. Here's Fermin. He finds the wide open Ferran. Floats it. It's a floater, Mark Gio. It was thanks to him, Ferran Torres, and Vitor Roque, we were able to clinch a spot in the knockout phase. And in La Liga, we kept pace with first place Real Madrid, winning 2-1, goals by Fermin Lopez and Joao Felix.
Muchas gracias a todo el mundo. Las preguntas comenzarán pronto.
I want to take a moment and thank everyone who gave this episode a lot of love in the comment section in the previous episode. In fact, we got our very first super thanks from Katy Roja 17. I would like to say gracias a usted. Thank you so much for this donation. You will go down in history as our first super thanks. And as I mentioned, we received so much love. I'm going to share a couple of them with you. So my comp says, you put so much work into your videos, bro. Really enjoyed this one. Thank you very much, because as a very inexperienced editor, I'm still learning, and I do put a lot of love into the career mode episodes, and it's great to receive appreciation. So thank you so much. So a special thanks to everyone in general who comments in the comment section. And one last mention, as we have achieved another new milestone, we have received our very first Patreon user, Vamos Barça. It's actually a few months old because I didn't think we could ever get a Patreon. I'd never thought about checking my Patreon. So Vamos Barça, you will be forever known as the first Patreon. Thanks so much. And I will be checking my Patreon from now on the date.
Damos por terminada la rueda de prensa. Gracias por su tiempo.
So before our first match with Real Madrid, we trained to unlock the special passing abilities, and we were able to unlock them for Gavi, Kimmich, Torres, Rafinha, and Balde. So we're going to have these for El Clasico.
Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. It's Barcelona. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV.
Starting lineups for this matchup includes Felix, Roque, and Rafinha from left to right, and you got Gavi, Kimmich, and Fermin Lopez in the midfield. Our back line consists of Balde, Martinez, Koundé, and Frimpong, with Ter Stegen as our captain and goalkeeper. Here's Frimpong over to Rafinha. So for those who have been following me since season 1, you guys would know that we have never beaten Real Madrid in La Liga. We have beat them in cup action, like once. But in La Liga, no effect. But here's Joao Felix trying to turn the table on that at Courtois with the early save, and we get off to a pretty good start here as we strike first. So we get the first corner. See if we can do something with this. Here's Rafinha. He's looking for Felix. Felix into the hands of Courtois. Real Madrid trying to find first possession, does not get it. Yes, they do now with Alaba. Alaba comes out. Over to Valverde, back to Alaba. It's Real Madrid's turn. Battle it out here in the midfield. Here's Mendy. It's stolen by Frimpong. Over to Inigo. Inigo, with a little bit of a press, goes to Frimpong, back to Inigo. Barca trying to play their game, the build-up game. Well, Bellingham and staff are getting more and more stingy as the minutes go by, as that was stolen by Barcelona. You can see Real Madrid do have a good press, but that was a bad pass by a 23, Koundé. And here comes Real Madrid. Here's Bellingham. He centers it. Frimpong with the clear. And now it's Rafinha. Rafinha thinks about making a run. Goes back to Inigo. And ever since our first shot, we've been kind of stuck in our lower third. Balde with the good movement. Here we go. It's starting to open up. Here's Ferran. He cuts down the middle. He's wide open. Oh, he scores it! And Barcelona go up 1-0 here at minute 17. And that was Ferran Torres as he tucks it away in the upper right-hand corner. And Stade Olympique has gone crazy here early in the game. Ferran really driving this home. Like I said, we were being pinned down. As soon as we broke through that midfield, we first opportunity, tucked it away. Ferran Torres, the shark. And here we go. Game restarts. Let's see if we can stop Real Madrid. It always gets dangerous at the beginning, at the end of the halves. And Gavi with the steal almost. Yes, he got it. Gavi's in control. Barcelona looking to sway the momentum their way. Here's Kimmich playing the short game. Felix thinks about it. Thinks good. That would have been a steal. Kimmich. Inigo. Good movement by Barcelona here, starting to control the game with possession. Here's Koundé, trying to battle out the press, the Real Madrid press. Gavi, good first touch pass by Balde over to Felix. Felix back to Balde. Balde centers it. Here we go. If Fermin would have got that down to Felix, Felix would have had a one-on-one against the goalkeeper. Good effort by Barca as they're looking for the second goal here before Real Madrid could look for their first. Once again, building from the back. The dangerous pass gets intercepted. There's Bellingham. Valverde, a good press so far by Barcelona. Here's Ferran with the steal. He's back. He wants more. He's Rafinha. And we got Joao Felix on the other side. Can we get it over to him? No, it's off the post. And we failed to get our second goal here at minute 29. And an intense game here by Barca as we're bringing it to Real Madrid for the first time here in La Liga with the chance we would end up tied for first place if we can get this win. Over to Balde. Minute 34. Barca's working on their second goal. Can we get it? Real Madrid kind of backing off on the press. Just ever so slightly as Frimpong makes his way down the right flank. He's looking for Rafinha. He does not go with Rafinha. Goes with Torres. Here we go. Oh, that pass was dangerous. Looking for Gavi, who's making a run. A good run. Here's Endrick. Over to Mendy. Endrick with the one-touch pass. Over to Josuelu. Over to Endrick. Almost Endrick. Ter Stegen takes care of that. And here's Balde. Over to Gavi. Having a pretty good season so far as that is taken away with him. No one recovers the ball as good as Gavi as he loses the ball. Ter Stegen with the save. And Barca under a little bit of pressure here at the end of the first half. See if we can hang in there. And here's Luka Modric. Real Madrid looking for their goal. Here's a center that is cleared by Joao Felix right into Tchouaméni. And Tchouaméni heads it in. Man, we got to chop that one up to bad luck. Bad clearing. We've had trouble with this in the past where we don't clear the ball correctly. It falls right into the head of Tchouaméni, and Tchouaméni with a wide open goal as Ter Stegen had come out. And this crowd is silenced as we have now tied this game 1-1. And Barcelona, despite their efforts and playing a little bit better than Real Madrid, I wouldn't say way better, but pretty good against Real Madrid, we have been tied up at the dying moments of the first half. And here's Joao Felix trying to look for room to make one move, and we do not because we ran out of time. That's going to do it for the first half as Barcelona have managed to screw this one up. Unfortunately, Barca do not get their second goal. We have a tie at 1-1. Torres and Tchouaméni. So we had 58% possession. We did outpossess them. We had 4 shots. They had 3. We're looking a little bit better on paper as we should because it did feel like we were doing a bit better than Real Madrid, but it's not always what we do on paper. And here are your top players for Barcelona: Ferran Torres, Joao Felix, Rafinha, and Gavi. And here we go. The second half is underway, and we've got a tense fight here. Also with the edge, but it's anybody's game. We've had a few heartbreaking losses against Real Madrid during the Ligas. We're trying to get our very first win against them in the past 3 seasons. And here's a run by Carvajal down the right flank. And Barcelona are looking to get organized, and Mendy with saved by Ter Stegen, and we are under pressure here at minute 53. Real Madrid looking to break the tie. Here's Modric again, and remember last time we had a corner kick, it did not go well for Barcelona. Endrick, he centers it, but right into the hands of Ter Stegen. And there, the little dribbling for the Kimmich, Gavi, Joao Felix. Bad pass, could not get it to Ferran Torres. Real Madrid's turn. Carvajal, Nacho, Bellingham, one-touch pass. Tchouaméni, another one-touch pass. Real Madrid, careful here, are looking good with their passing game. Don't want to get them into a rhythm as Ferran Torres tries to steal the ball here. Covered by Real Madrid. Over to Mendy. Mendy over to Valverde. Valverde. Down, he makes a beautiful cut down the middle, gets through the defense. Kimmich with the much needed save there. That was one step away from a goal. So Real Madrid is starting to gain momentum here in the second half. It's not looking amazing for Barca as we're running out of opportunities. We're not creating them. Rafinha squeezes it through to Fermin. Fermin, he's making a run over to Rafinha. Barca with some space. He finds Felix. Felix with the volley right in the air. Beautiful volley there. Would have made the highlight reel as Rafinha wisely moves back. Nice ball movement, nice dribbling. And maybe now it's Barcelona starting to gain momentum. Inigo, Gavi, Fermin. Over to Frimpong. Frimpong tries to get it again to Joao Felix, but that one's cut off midway. Here's Carvajal. Barca struggling to cover him. Tchouaméni, Bellingham, Endrick. So it's a little back and forth we got going on with Real Madrid. And Bellingham dangerously gets through Inigo. But here's the press by Real Madrid. We get out of it. Here's Frimpong. Minute 73, Rafinha. He's double team. Can he get through? Yes, he does. He breaks the double team. He's got the speed. Here's Fermin, who also has some speed. Kimmich. Frimpong. Oh, he was looking to do something down the middle, but that's intercepted. And here's Endrick now. Real Madrid's turn. Bellingham. Minute 77. Remember, it's a tie game so far. We're looking to tie first place. Bellingham, long spell of possession for Real Madrid. Here's Bellingham again. Barca staying organized. Tchouaméni finds Modric. Trouble. Saved by Ter Stegen. Good sequence for Real Madrid there. Endrick is coming out of the game. Vasquez comes in. As Victor Roque is going to come in for Ferran Torres up top. Noah Darvic comes in for Fermin Lopez. Frimpong switches over to the left-hand side. Balde comes out as we bring in Martinez Arnau on the right-hand side. And Christensen is going to come in for Inigo Martinez. Lucas, Nacho. Nacho tries to swing it in. That's high and wide. And Vini Jr. is going to come in for Josuelu. Here's Frimpong. Back to Kimmich. Christensen. Koundé. Arnau just came into the game. Good movement. Gavi. Good possession by Barca. Here's Christensen. Frimpong. Felix trying to look for Victor Roque. Good attempt by Barca, but that's over, and now it's Real Madrid's turn. And it's minute 86. Still anybody's game, and you know they always get dramatic here at the end of these games. Let's please not have another heartbreaker. If anything, let's have a historic win here. As I keep reminding, yes, we would be tied for first place if we get that second goal. Minute 88, here's Vini Jr. Good block by Christensen, good defense. Lucas, we're rushing it too much. Barca not getting into a good rhythm here. And it's minute 90 with 1 minute to go. Can we make one last attempt at it? And time is almost up. Let's see if we could do something here. No. Referee says this one's going down as a tie. Good battle. It was a good game, but it settled, I think, fairly, as it was goals by Tchouaméni and Ferran Torres. That, by the way, had a really nice looking goal. And the table will stay with us in second place. If nothing changes, Real Madrid remain in first place with 3 points, and the battle for La Liga will continue. And let's take a look at those match facts. We did have 52% of possession, ball recovery at 14, that's new. Shots at 5 with a 80% accuracy versus their 83. They had 6, one more. We had a 2.0 expected goals. That was the big difference. We did not create in the final third, that was our problem. As you can see here, our top players of the match, Ferran Torres, Rafinha, Inigo, and Joao Felix.
Muchas gracias por su tiempo y por sus respuestas a las siguientes preguntas.
So unfortunately, with that tie, that means that nothing is going to be happening top of the table, as we were trailing Real Madrid by 3 points, so we remain in second place. We will have a crack at tying for first place in the next episode, so stay tuned because we're going to be ending the group stage, going to be Game 6 against Dortmund. And the best thing about it is that Dortmund is in first place by 1 point, so if we beat them, we will end top of the table, which will most likely get us a more favorable opponent when we make the draw. The knockout stage, we have already qualified for the knockout stage, so we do have that comfort, but we want to take that first place.
Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo y sus respuestas.
So Lewandowski is now fully fit, he's back from injury, and will be available for the game against his former club, Dortmund. But we do have some bad news, as both Christensen and Inigo are injured for this upcoming clash. Inigo picked up a hamstring injury, and his return is uncertain, while Christensen picked up a knock during practice. His injury seems less serious, but both will be unavailable for the decisive Dortmund Champions League game. So with a couple of our center backs out injured, Xavi has called in La Masia wonderkid Pau Cubarsi. He's been called the next Piqué and will start his first match ever as a first-team player in the Champions League.
Now it's for real. The tactics and squad strengths have all been analysed by committed fans and neutral observers. A confrontation that all football lovers will revel in, knowing that we might be about to witness a simply unmissable occasion. The game is live in its entirety, next on EA TV.
And here's your FC Barcelona's starting lineups. We've got Joao Felix, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal up top. In the midfield, it's going to be Gavi, Kimmich, and Fermin Lopez. On defense, we have Hector Fort filling in for Balde because he's a little bit tired, but most likely going to be making an appearance in the second half. And we got the new La Masia gem, number 33, Pau Cubarsi, making his debut alongside Araujo and Koundé in the back line, and our captain Ter Stegen, as usual, on goalkeeper. And we are going in raw, no additional playstyles were unlocked for this game. Alright guys, here it is. It's the game deciding, the group deciding, Game 6 of the UEFA Champions League. We're underway. Dortmund starts out with possession. And Pau Cubarsi makes his debut. Let's hope he comes through for us and has a good game, a good start to his career, as Ter Stegen has to come in early and intervene as we almost go down 1-0 in the opening moments of the game. Araujo over to Cubarsi. All eyes are going to be on Cubarsi. Doesn't start out well. He gives up the ball. Bad pass. Bad way to start the career. But he stays with it. He sticks with it and gets his first steal. Cubarsi over to Joao Felix. Lewandowski over to Fermin. Getting a lot of playing time as of late due to the injuries. Here's Lamine Yamal, cuts inside again, lets it fly. He almost has the opening goal fist, looking good. Sule gets out of the press. Malin over to Wolf. Wolf has it cut off by Victor Fort, another La Masia player that we will be keeping an eye on. Here's Cubarsi. One touch pass by Gavi. Moves it across the pitch. Bad pass by Gavi. Has that intercepted. Malin. Double team. Battles it out. Gavi regains possession. Here's Fermin. Looking for a beautiful cross. Does not find anyone. Otamendi gets through. And here's a run. Cubarsi's down the middle. gets back into position, but it's saved by Ter Stegen. Corner kick in favor of Dortmund. Cleared this time into the feet of Fermin. So Barca's trying to counter. We did not have the numbers nor the speed. Brand. One touch passed. Here's Brand again. Off Ter Stegen, stays in play. Cubarsi goes down, saved by Ter Stegen. So we're not out of it yet. Hang in there, Barca. Come on. Ter Stegen again with the save. And here's Koundé coming up with the pass over to Araujo. Intercepted. Ayamendi back to Haller. Oh, gets through the defense, gets through Araujo, but Koundé's there. So a lot of defensive effort so far in the first half by Barcelona. Here's Paul Cubarsi. Hector Ford. Strong tackle, but stays in possession of Barca. Good defense there by Bayern. Cubarsi recovers. Back to Hector Ford. It's not looking too bad. Here's Gavi. Runs out of time, and he has that ball taken away from him. And once again, we are on defense. Here's Cubarsi. Covers. Swung across the field. Pitch. Ayamendi has it blocked. Cubarsi recovers. Gets through the defense. Good ball movement by Cubarsi. And a nice pass over to João Felix. Lewandowski. Barca have not made anything dangerous happen in a while now, and that one gets out of control. We're looking very ineffective offensive-wise. If it weren't for the opening moments, we've pretty much done nothing so far. It's all been Dortmund, and here they are again. Wolf tries to get past Ford, keeps his ground. Here's Brand. It's cleared by Cubarsi. So a lot of defense by Barca so far. And here's Lewandowski playing against his old team. Koundé, Araujo, Paul Cubarsi. Controlling the ball well. Araujo swings it over to Gavi. Gavi's been struggling with the heavy touch so far. That's the second time in a row he has it intercepted. And it's trouble. But Araujo puts a stop to that. Here's Fort. You gotta be quicker. Gavi has to be quicker. Gotta look for the one-touch pass, one-touch movement. Here's João Felix. Kimmich. Araujo. We have a one-on-one. Araujo saves us on this occasion. Ooh, beautiful movement there. Gets through the tackle. Araujo says, I'm going to do this myself. Kimmich, Fermin Lopez. So tense moments so far. It's minute 42. It's been a tense first half as Cubarsi loses the ball there. Malen. Here's Cubarsi on Wolf. Pass gets through, but Hector Ford is there. Good name for a defender. Here's Cubarsi. And he holds it as the first half comes to an end. And it's been a very defensive game by Barcelona. A lot being asked by Hector Ford and Cubarsi here in Cubarsi's debut. As the first half comes to an end, 0-0, we have no goal score so far. We actually have 56% possession, even though it felt like we were totally playing defense this whole time. I don't know how we ended up with 56% possession. Anyways, it's been Ter Stegen leading the way as he's the #1 player performance so far. Paul Cubarsi's #2. All right. Paul Cubarsi coming through in his debut. Araujo. Koundé as the second half is underway. Here's Paulo Gavi, not having the greatest game so far. Kimi. Koundé. Araujo. Back to Kimi. Gavi. Slow pace for Barca so far. Fort. Back to Kimmich. Koundé does well to stay with possession of that. Kimmich, Gavi. Barca working it, but again lost by Gavi, not having the greatest game. Or to Fermin. Barcelona really struggling to break this defensive effort by Dortmund. Araujo. Barcelona moving up the lines. We're in our final third. Can we almost. We're getting closer. We're having a much better second half, it feels like it. Here's Gavi with the steal. Swings it over to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal floats it inside to Lewandowski. Lewandowski over to Fermin. Fermin with the shot, but that's saved by the goalkeeper. We're starting to come alive here in the second half as Wolf makes a run on the flank. Stay organized. Yes, Araujo clears it very well over to João Felix. Here's Lamine. Over to Lewandowski. Back to Lamine. Nice little move by Lamine Yamal. He spins around. Works it up the pitch. It's been a very La Masia first half of the season as many of our players have gone down with injury. But we have hung on there as we're alive in all the races, including La Liga. First changes by Dortmund. Marco Reus is going to be coming into the game. Balde is going to come in for Hector Ford. Not a bad effort by Hector Ford. And Rafinha comes in for Fermin Lopez. And it's minute 61. And let's see if we could make something happen. Very even match. I think Dortmund had the first half. And we've got a little bit of the best of them in the second half so far. And here's Koundé. He's making a run. He centers it. Trying to look for Rafinha, who's playing that interior position. In the midfield, as Lamine Yamal has stayed in the game. Nice steal by Kimmich. Moves it over to Koundé. Koundé. Lewandowski. He finds Felix. Lamine Yamal. Gavi. Swings it back to Kimmich. We're looking good here. Starting to possess the game. There it is right there. Oh, should have been quicker to his left as he had Gavi cutting in. Would have been wide open. And there's Wolf. Causing problems again down the flank. Centers it. That's a little too high, a little too much power there. And here's Pau Cubarsi. Moves it out to Koundé. Koundé gives it up to Marco Reus. And we have a little bit of trouble here as Araujo has been really good defensive. Pau Cubarsi as well. It's been all defense so far, saving us. Here's Rafinha. He's getting pressed. Over to Koundé. Rafinha, over to Lamine. Lamine breaks through, beautiful pass to Koundé. Koundé centers it. That looks looking good. I think that was João Felix who we were looking for there. Here's Gavi. Loses that battle. Malin. Minute 74. And we're hanging in there. Remember, we're just 1 point behind Dortmund. Whoever wins this game takes first place, or if we tie, we both go through, but we go through in second place. At least we're not facing elimination. Here's Balde with an excellent dribbling. Felix, he finds the run by Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets tackled out of possession. Man, we have just not been quick enough here against Dortmund. Marco Reus tries to overlap. That's intercepted by Koundé. Kimi plays it over to Cubarsi. Cubarsi. Beautiful pass by Cubarsi. Over to Balde. João Felix. Barcelona in control. One touch pass. That was looking nice. We're still in possession. Could still happen right here. João Felix. It's Lewandowski. Finds Lamine. Lamine tries to center. Good defense by Dortmund. They've been just stingy, not allowing us to pick that lock. And here comes Dortmund once again. And that's going to go out of bounds. So more changes for Barcelona as we have Victor Roque come in for Lamine Yamal. He's going to be playing on the right-hand side. Victor Roque, just fresh off the bench. Causing damage. Here we go. Lewandowski with the one-on-one. He was unable to tuck it away on the left-hand corner. Good opportunity for Barca to go up there. So the game is coming to an end. It's minute 88. If we just get possession, I just want to take one more shot at it. We want to take one more crack at it. I'm going to give Victor Roque one more shot at it. Ooh, Araujo sticks with it. Sticks with it. Don't want to lose. Balde, bad pass. Sabitzer into the hands of Ter Stegen. This one's over, folks. we have tied this one. All right, so we don't take first place. We're gonna end up in second place. So we'll still be competing in the knockout phase, so no worries. Stats-wise, we did have possession at 60. We did improve in that second half. They did have more ball recoveries at 16. And they also had more shots. They had 8 versus our 4. We both had about a 1 expected, but neither of us came up with the goal. I think we were a little closer. We really had a chance, especially that one with Lewandowski. He should have tucked that one away. But look at those interceptions. They had 15. We really needed to be quicker. And here are the players of the game: Araujo, Ter Stegen, Pau Cubarsi, and Joshua Kimmich. So Cubarsi looking good in the top 4 in his first game. All right, so let's check out the group stage of the Champions League. Let's see who made the cut, who didn't. So Manchester City and Fenerbahce have qualified for the knockout phase in Group A. Remember, because we got second place, we can face any of these teams that ended up in first place. In Group B, Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan will be going through. In Group C, we have Juventus and Bayern Munich taking second place. They qualify. In Group D, we have Real Betis and Paris Saint-Germain going through. In Group E, it's Liverpool and RB Leipzig. And in our Group F, we do make second place, but Borussia Dortmund goes through as well in first place. In Group G, it's Real Madrid and Bayern Leverkusen. And finally, in Group H, AC Milan and Sporting are the teams that go through. Manchester are out. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and subscribe if you're not. The previous episode's on the left and the next episode will be available on the right. And as usual, please show some love in the comment section. I don't know if you folks have noticed, but we just blew it up this past month. We have over 142,000 views in the past 28 days. That's 20,000 more than we've ever done. And you know what? The next month is probably going to be even bigger because I have so much content coming out. So make sure you turn on notifications, and a very special thanks for all the support. I cannot believe it, but the channel is blowing up. You guys take care. Have a good one.